on the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's the bulldozer. Misses from close range.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
There's Green with the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lopez has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Anthony against Leonard. Anthony kicks to Aflalo. And the foul called on Daniel Green. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Dishes it to Duncan. And hits. Good D by Lopez. New York shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Lopez sets a screen for Aflalo. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Calderon against Parker. To the wing on the left. Back to Aldridge. No one near him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
That sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
Anthony.
Melo having a terrific game. He's got 41 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open look.
Shooting for New York. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. It's Parker with the drive. Lopez with the block. Now Aflalo. They set the pick. Outside Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Calderon. It's good!
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Aldridge a screen. Parker with it. Now guarded by Aflalo.
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
New York's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Calderon. Pass to Aflalo. From downtown. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Duncan.
Watch out now. Duncan is caught by.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
Anthony drives in. It counts. And the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
San Antonio foul. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for New York. Carmelo Anthony. Shooting one.
That one misses for Anthony. San Antonio calls timeout. The score is tied at 121. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Parker. A to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Live. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's New York. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Knicks, they've got the Bulldozer. Aflalo is out there with Calderon. Then it's Anthony. And it's Lopez in at the center. That's good from Lopez. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
I thought the pressure might get to him a little bit, but he did enough to put them in front.
Aldridge a screen. Parker with it. Now Anthony defending. They get it back. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Knicks foul.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
We're seeing the Knicks unable to defend against Aldridge.
11 rebounds, some big-time point production as well.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
Now here's Leonard. Calderon unable to get his shot to go. In low to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 19 points for Tim Duncan.
See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
Lopez, a screen on Parker. Out to the right wing. The Bulldozer passes to Carmelo. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 4. It's stolen by Calderon. There's the pass to the Bulldozer. Wide open shot is on the money.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into it. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. And it's Aflalo penetrating. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Parker kicks to Green. The dish now to Aldridge. Poked away and stolen by Aflalo. Here's the Bulldozer. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Check out the game for the Bulldozer. 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
He doesn't get the second one. San Antonio leading. Green passes to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Duncan with a screen on Aflalo. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Duncan's got 21.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Parker.
Shooting for New York, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
Parker passes to Leonard. It's Parker with the drive. And that is good. Parker's got 22.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. That ball's nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Anthony's got the game tied up here for New York. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 from the field here in overtime. So far, they are rolling. Parker double-teamed. He kicks it to Aldridge. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain
San
possession.
Antonio ball.
We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Duncan dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Leonard. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game.
New York has its hands full guarding against Duncan.
At the line for your Spurs.
He's got 13 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. Get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Now here's a Flalo, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And the wide open shot from Green.
That's a 3.
That assist earned him a nod from his teammate after the basket.
Anthony sets the pick for Calderon. A Flalo outside. Anthony against Leonard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. This could be a turning point.
Kevin, critical possession here.
Parker kicks to Green. He dishes it to Duncan. Back to Green. Duncan, a screen. Green, the pass to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. There's Parker with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And it's a Flalo penetrating. Calderon kicks to Anthony. It falls!
I don't think they can afford to foul here, Kevin.
Now they're over the limit. What they need to do is just play smart defense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 11 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Lopez, a screen on Leonard. For 3. Buries the triple. So a post-game sees New York take this one. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle, but they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
Doris